Hopefully you feeling good today. You ate good this morning. You got away from nagging people. It tries to detour from where you're supposed to be. Welcome in and thank you for joining. For you all that don't know who I am Entitled Vibes. I'm a spoken word artist, but you may know it as a poet. But I also would say that I'm a life coach as well. Study spitting to you life experiences and how you can go about getting through that thing. So, how are you? Really? Have you asked yourself that question lately? How am I really today? Well, I ask myself that often. You got to learn to be honest with yourself so you can begin to move forward. Even with situations that's around you, like you still have to exercise the gifts that you have. Sometimes that's hard. Okay. Also, if it's something that like really aggravates your nerve, like say whether you like to clean or it's a piece of hair stuck up on somebody's head and you just want to do something with it, or it's the clothes that they're wearing and you're a fashion designer or whatever the case may be, that is what you're supposed to do, sweetheart, because it bothers you to the point where you want to do something about it. So therefore, that's where it's at. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I would say this is kind of like a blog or whatever the case may be. I just would say snippets of my real life experiences. But thank you so much for joining. And how are you feeling today? It's a beautiful day now. So don't let nobody strip you of this beautiful day that you see before you. Okay? Don't let nobody do that to you. It's too beautiful outside. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for scrolling, listening, and even if you want to step in, I appreciate you. So today, I don't know what it brings for me. I had 2 appointments yesterday. It seemed like it was a hassle to get to. Um, but still, I persevered, got there, thank God. So, let's all stay encouraged. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. So, what do y'all plan on doing today? We made it through the week. Okay? We made it through the week. So, how do you feel about that? You are alive. You are breathing. You are here. You made it through the week. Okay? Give yourself that at least. It wasn't easy, was it? I know. I know. It was not. But you made it. Okay? So, I know that I do have a few plans this weekend, all involving church though, which ain't bad. It ain't bad. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you for being here. Welcome in. Welcome in. You don't have to be scared to speak. So, if you have any feedback on what I was saying, go ahead and let me know. I'll read it. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. So what y'all eating good right now? Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. So do anybody on here garden? Do y'all like to grow plants? Do you even have a green thumb? Meaning you're able to grow the plants beyond where you think it could go. Like gardening is meditating. Also fishing as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I know it's a lot of people that wonder like, when is my turn? When is my turn to like fully shine and fully be where you're supposed to be? I know it's a lot of people that ask like, man, I'm doing all the things. When is my turn? Like, but sweetheart, it's coming. You just gotta keep that mindset. And some people don't want to just keep saying, "Oh, it's coming, it's coming." Well, when the hell is it coming? But trust me, doing all the things that you are doing consistently, even if you did make a mistake, okay, so what? You still being consistent, and that don't go. Oh, that's not overlooked, even if you think it is, because you don't get the recognition that you need or want because you're being consistent this time around. But you just gotta stay positive. You gotta stay positive. Do not say nothing out of your mouth that would jeopardize where you're supposed to be just because you're not there yet. And I'm telling you that from a real experience of what I go through from day to day. Like, yes, I feel like I could have been further than where I am, but I also feel like it's a lot of things that I was meant to go through that I still have to face here and there. But the big break is coming. It's coming. That moment when you be like, dang, God, I'm going to keep going. I don't know what this season looking like or what this supposed to be, but I trust you anyway. Have you ever been there? Like, God, what about to do now? But I trust you anyway. This season seemed a little quiet, a little distant from people, a little lonely. But look, that's a good thing. Just don't get discouraged in that moment. Don't get discouraged. Because you're doing the things that you are to do. You're doing it. It may be people around you talking about, dang, they ain't got they ain't got that job yet, or they ain't got that career yet, or they still sleeping on my couch, or what be. Don't get discouraged. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you for being here. Let them talk. Let people talk, okay? Because that's all they doing is talking. They don't know what's coming to you. They don't know what God is getting ready to bless you with. They don't know. So keep it quiet. Keep persevering. Keep going. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. I know it's complex. But things are moving even though you don't see it. You ever like feel this feeling in the inside like, man, something big is coming for me in a good way, but you don't see it yet? Oh, it's coming. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. It's coming. Trust and believe. You have that feeling within you like something is happening. It is. It is happening. Something great is happening for you. You just don't see it yet. But soon enough, you will. I'm talking to me too. Because I've had moments where I be like, dang, man, I just can't wait into this. I can't wait into that. But then I turn around and say, well, Lord, I can wait for everything that you said I would have and more. So don't get discouraged where you are. Don't get discouraged at all. Just keep going, okay? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? So, just like I was saying, y'all, this is a great big world, okay? And a lot of people deal with a lot of different things. And some in the aspect of somewhat what you've been through and some not. But your big break is definitely coming. Welcome in. It's coming. And I have to keep that mindset because of what's in front of me. You know, what's in front of you can easily make you feel like, oh, nah, ain't nothing coming for me. You said, what am I doing? I am reflecting. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I'm reflecting, analyzing, and deeply thinking. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. And of course, talking to you guys, trying to encourage you that, look, this is not your end. This is only your beginning. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. So, I don't know where you guys are from, and some of you are disrespectful. But I'm not going to fully address what in the world you're saying. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. And I just want y'all to know that, like, even though your situation don't show you that something big is coming for you, you feel it in the inside. So I know it's coming. And I've talked to myself too as far as with that. I'm gonna need for you to stop being disrespectful for you you catch this one. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. You are not working just to live or just to exist. No, you're not. You're going to get to the point where you're going to just have your own. Like, you're not going to be working for nobody. You're going to have all that you are to have and more. And it's going to be so much that you'll be able to help somebody. You just got to keep that mindset, you know. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Your career is welcomed. Thank you. um, but thank you all for coming in. Like, I just want to encourage y'all, like, because sometimes situations look really, really crazy, and it makes you feel like, okay, well, God, you said this, you said that throughout the years. You said promises remain, this and that, and it does. But in due season, it will happen for you. I know you probably asked, well, dang, when is the due season? I'm tired. I feel you. But keep being consistent. Just don't give up where you are, because you won't see it if you give up. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. You won't see it if you give up. Hey, girly pop. What's up? What's going? Where you from? So, are y'all feeling what I'm saying? Like, just like I was saying, like, life happens to everybody. And when I say life happens, I'm talking about unexpected situations, unexpected changes, spirals that you didn't expect, and different things like that. That's what I mean by life happening. But even in the midst of that, you still have to stay encouraged. You still have to be positive. You can't get angry and say things that will come against your new beginning, because words are powerful. Words do things. Words do things. Okay, so I'm gonna need for y'all to start gaining some positive dialogue where things really be going down for real. So, as far as happening. So definitely be positive towards things that you don't understand, because it can very well be happening to put you in position. So be careful. Be careful with what you say. I learned that the hard way. So, because it's a lot of times things happen that I didn't understand. And I was like, not this again. Not, it's always something, or whatever the case may be, but you're going up from here. You're definitely going up from here. Welcome in. Thank you for joining everyone that's here. If it's your first time, I'm Exotic Vibes. I'm a spoken word artist. If you don't know that term, I am a poet. I've been writing since the age of 12. I do recite on TikTok, and currently working on a few things, and currently working on not being distracted when it comes to putting out those things. But with that being said, like, it's a lot of distractions out there too. Like, you just, what I'm realizing is you gotta utilize the time that becomes available, as far as when there's no noise, there's no loud shouting and chaos, and just utilize that time and see that it's a moment to work on your craft, to work on the things that you are trying to do to get to a better place. And sometimes it's not that easy to say, oh, I'm going to utilize this time. Trust me, it's not easy. You have to steal that time. You have to, because that's just how it is. Like, you have to, there's a war going on. There's a fight before you get to where you're really supposed to be, and claim the treasure. So be prepared. Be prepared to fight, because it's some great things coming to you. There's some great things coming to me. And you're gonna make it. You're already making it. You're already winning. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not. Especially with the things you have overcame that they would have not made it in. Maybe you should pat yourself on the back and thank God that you're alive. Thank God that you're breathing. Thank God that you made it through again another day to be used for something great. So Don't beat yourself down because you're not where you're supposed to be just yet. You know, sometimes things detour. It detours for a reason. Okay, so stay encouraged. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate y'all for being here. Don't know how long I'm gonna be on, but just want to encourage y'all. Are y'all ready for Thanksgiving, or it's not something that you really like look forward to? I mean, it's okay to be honest. Welcome in. So what y'all got going today? Like, what y'all day look like today? What does it look like for you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know, but it feels so good out here today. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Where are you guys from? For you all that don't know, I'm a North Carolina and Georgia mix. And I'm always say it that way. So, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Where are you from? Um, so I'm pretty much just encouraging people. That's pretty much it. Letting you all know that better is coming. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Better is coming. Where are you from? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Sometimes I just have to pull a song within me to encourage me. I have to just sing out loud just to remind myself, like, this is not my end. This is only my beginning. Okay? So, same with you guys. It's only the beginning. It's not the end. Okay? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are on lunch break or anything like that, like, I hope that you're having a wonderful day at work, and don't allow like coworkers and higher ups and things like that to pull you down, okay? Because they threaten because you might get the position, okay? Don't let nobody pull you down. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you from? And thank you for being here. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, if you're out working right now, like, make the best of it. Even if you do want to leave that place, don't leave prematurely. Um, do not leave prematurely. Because it may not be your time to leave just yet. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I am Exotic Vibes. For you all that don't know who I am a spoken word artist. I also will call it a poet if you don't know spoken word artist. The term itself. But thank you so much for joining. Where are you from? I know it's a lot of people on the work site try to intimidate people that they feel threatened by, and don't allow them to intimidate you because you're great at what you do. No, don't. Just see it for what it is and keep doing what you do. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. And for all you parents out there, you're doing a wonderful job. Majority of you, well, some of you. Um, as far as raising these kids up in the way that they should go properly, you know, like getting on them about cleaning their room, getting on them about their dialogue, getting on them about, you know, their wardrobe, and, you know, how they should look at themselves. You know, all that type of stuff is important as far as being there for them and being involved. That's one or two or three reasons how you can be involved. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining, but don't beat yourself down, because in parenting there are the highs, there are the lows, but you just got to know how to find a balance. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining, and don't be overbearing, because it's sometimes being overbearing can make them just kind of like pull away, and that's the last thing you want. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all for being here and listening. If you don't mind, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, check out the content and all that beautiful stuff. It's a lot for you to check out, so that's why I haven't really been like super posting like that. And the stuff that I did post, hello Jordan, the stuff that I did post, ended up being private, and I did not set it to that, so I don't even know how you guys can see that. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you guys from? How's your day? How's your day going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. So, Jordan, how's your day going? How's everyone's day going? Hopefully you're having a good day. You said it's going good? That's good. So, what's on your agenda today? What do you plan on doing today? Shout out to whoever that was showing love earlier. I really appreciate you. Um, didn't want you to go without getting noticed. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Jordan, what are you doing right now? Welcome in, everyone. We have made it. We have made it through the week. We have made it through the week. Welcome. Oh, you playing GTA? Oh, okay. I remember GTA. I used to play that when I was younger. Welcome in. Y'all, my birthday is December 1st. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. You just woke up? Oh. Well, how did you sleep? Anybody else birthday in December? Anybody else birthday in December? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sitting up here contemplating whether I should read a poem or not. Read one of my original masterpieces. I am not sure. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. And I don't know what I want to do for my birthday. I really, really don't know. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So, welcome in. You say you slept good? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up, actually. I can say that I did get some rest this time around. I'm happy about that. I mean, it's not easy for all people to get rest. And I'm one of them people, so when I finally did get some rest, I was like, oh, yes, thank you, Lord. That is a blessing in itself. I'm not going to lie to you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Um, I really don't know what I want to do today. I think I'm gonna just let the day go by, go with the flow like I always do, because these days lately, I just don't know. It's just like a big question mark because I just don't know. I just go with the flow. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Because a lot of people has like, fell away from me or departed or walked away or whatever the case may be, and it's like I I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because um I kind of been the type of person to, well, I have been the type of person to like be able to deal with myself as far as being in my own company. So I mean that don't bother me much at all. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome in. And for all the spectators that's watching, you might as well come in at this point. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. So I'm probably about to go soon. Try to figure out what I want to do with my day. Try to orchestrate a plan. Welcome in. I might go live a little bit later. I had sold one of my vacuums. Bet. That's what's up. That's what's up, Jordan. You still doing good work over there. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. That's good news. Welcome, welcome. So how did you feel about that when you got the chance to sell one of them? Were you happy about that? Did that make you feel excited or welcome in? Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I'm about to leave though. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm probably gonna go live a little bit later. It's kind of moving a little slow. Yes, it did. Feel good. That's what's up. I'm proud of you. That's awesome news. Awesome, awesome news. I know how much you like to work with your vacuum cleaners and clean them, and you know, so people like, the quality of them. Um, but that's what's up. But it was nice seeing you again up in here. It was nice of everyone to stop by. Um, I might go live a little bit later. No promise, but I might. It's a big might. Um, but y'all stay encouraged, all right? And thank you for being here.